everyone, I'm Rita with Everything Homemade, and we're going to talk about orphan critters, especially goats. We're going to I'm going to touch on exactly what happened here and give a real example of what we're doing with an abandoned little kid. And this is the kid right here. His name is Pluto. This year we have a astronomy theme, so all the kids and critters that are born this year are going to be named within that theme. It just helps trying to find names. So this is Pluto, and Pluto had a really hard start to life. Cream, and I'm gonna just Cream is just tied right there to the tree at the moment. Otherwise she's really hard to catch when it comes to feeding, and I'll explain why. Cream's the white goat there, and what happened was we had one goat in the morning, kid out, and wonderful mom, absolutely wonderful mom. And then the evening, thank God we went into the cage at the time, and here Cream gave birth, and this little guy was laying down. She didn't care that she gave birth. She just plopped basically the kid on the ground, wet, no licking, nothing. Saw him there, realized what's going on. We grabbed him, ran him into the house because it was evening. Even though it's May, I mean, the evening's always chilly. I put a little bit of not hot water, but nice and warm water, about 2 inches deep, into my sink. And I washed him off with nice warm water. Then I dried him up, and then we had to think on our toes because it was a Tuesday, and Tuesdays are busy, let me tell you. We got Loop coming. We had a truckload of Loop food come in. And so we got over 50 boxes to sort that evening. We had him being abandoned by his mom. And then on top of it, Meadow is getting close to being done, which is my 7-month-old. She's crying and wanting mom. It's 9:30. All these factors putting together makes just an insane evening. So I ended up getting a syringe that I use sometimes for cats because we cat board, just in case for medication. So I got a syringe, and I just heated up a little bit of fresh cow's milk that I had in the fridge just to get it into his system. Something with calories, something just to buy me time. And so what I did was syringe him 2 teaspoons of warm fresh milk that we milked in the morning from our milk cow, Cinnamon. And then I went upstairs. I fed Meadow, which she's a pill to feed sometimes, and so it took me an hour and a half to get her settled to bed because she was way overtired by then. Then I came back down, and I had one of the kids continue to pet him, because that's what I find really important is the touch of mom, is to keep petting and stroking, give him a reason to live, give him a reason to fight because somebody loves him. You're the mom now. So I'm there petting him and telling the kids, pet him as I feed Meadow, just keep him going. And so then after that, it was like 11 o'clock at night that Ocean, one of my oldest daughters, she came out, and we milked Cream to get that colostrum. And so several hours, about every 4 hours at night, I fed him colostrum. I warmed it up, and I used the syringe because he wouldn't take a bottle. So I used the syringe, half a teaspoon syringe, and I syringed about, 20 of them at one time. He was so hungry, into him. So we got the real colostrum, and that's really, really important, the first 24 hours to get the colostrum. So now, then the next day, we milked again, and then we brought him in with Cream, and we'll show you the little corrals that we have made. And we brought him in, and he finally latched onto mom. Mom wants nothing to do with him. We actually have to tie mom up, and then she's like, oh, okay, I will let him feed if I have to. That's her attitude. It's so sad. And so anyway, so right now, every 2 hours, we're putting him on mom, especially for the first little bit. He should be able to go 4 hours after, but he's really hungry. He couldn't walk, he couldn't get up, and now, well, he loves to snuggle, don't you, Pluto? Don't you? Now he can get up, he's got strength, and he can walk. Before he wouldn't even walk. He's making big improvements, and Ocean loves to feed him. So Ocean's really taking the day shift, and if I can't at night, to really just make sure he's fed and has a chance. So that's what we're doing with this guy. I'm very thankful that we can at least, he can suckle off a mom, that we don't have to just bottle feed or buy any supplement. And so he's got fresh milk from mom, and then we'll just kind of take it every day right now, and keep putting him on mom every 2 hours right now, and then we'll work to every 4 hours, and do that for the first month to 2 months here to get him going. You're gonna go say hi to Ocean. Ocean's gonna latch you onto mom, okay? Okay, Ocean, you got your little baby?
Yep.
Okay, so why don't you show everyone what you have been doing to make sure that Pluto is well fed and taken care of.
Okay.
Now, first of all, as she does this, I want to also make sure that you guys know that Cream here is really skittish, and that's why we have her tied, but we have her tied here so we don't have to chase her every 2 hours to try to get her, because like I said, she wants nothing to do with her offspring, which is really sad. But I'm very thankful that we can at least get Pluto to drink off of her, which is really important. So he's got a good latch there. There he goes. Yeah. And so she just kind of helps guide him right now. He's not perfect, but he's working on it.
Oi. Oi, Pluto.
Kind of holds her hand under his chin. And get a good little latch there, Mr. Pluto. And all the kids that were born this year so far are boys. There we go. So you just keep working at that. He might not be extremely hungry. You just kind of fed him, but that gives you a show here. When he's really hungry, he really goes. But right now we have opportunity to film this, so she'll keep on doing that, and then he feeds really well. So this is day 3. He's made it through the 2 first critical days. He's up and walking around, so that's huge. And I think this one here is going to pull through to a devastating first couple of hours of not being wanted to being able to walk around. We locked Pluto and his mom up, and in here we have some corrals. Now that's their feeder, so in here you can open things up, and they have a corral here. We can put food and water. So we kept locking Cream and Pluto up in here every evening and overnight, and sometimes during the day, just for the first few days. And I basically wanted to see if I could force a bond, something. And now, 2 weeks later, they are out free. She's running around. Pluto is running around. Just absolutely phenomenal. They have a phenomenal bond. He has his mommy, which is awesome to see. She's doing great. And this is such a good ending to a miserable beginning. And now Pluto is happy with his mom, and his mom is happy with Pluto. And this is her first time kidding, so I really hope that this experience will kind of bring some motherling instincts into her, and next year she'll do so much better. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.